Power bill high? We'll tell you why.
So today's job brought me to Newcastle. Wasn't too many crazy drivers on the M1, which was good. So our customer's last bill was $2,051 per quarter, and that's before GST. It's about $160 per week. We're going to work out why he's paying so much and where all that energy's going. So I'm sure you can see he's got a lot of circuit breakers going there. We've got pool heating, underfloor heating, bedroom, lighting, cabana, hot plates, ovens. There's a fair bit going on. AC. And I actually noticed on the pool circuit there that one of his cables is melted a bit. There you go, really zoom in so you can see it.
Looks like your pool's overheated.
Oh really?
Like the breakers melted a bit there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, right.
I can fix that quickly for you. Yeah.
After a quick look, we found that the pool heater and the pool pumps are all in the same circuit, so there's no wonder that overheated. And it was just the cable, the circuit breaker seemed fine, just a bit of markings on it. So we solved one problem, on to the next. The customer was telling me that the culprit might be underfloor heating. He tends to use a lot of it instead of air conditioning to heat the place. Not a bad idea as long as you're not using aircon, but I would say that's a lot of energy being used there. After looking, I can see that he uses his pool heater a lot too, so all these heating elements are definitely going to contribute to his big high energy consumption. And then he was thinking of getting solar and battery. And I said, it's probably a good idea you got us first. That way you can see if you're using too much energy during the day. Well, that energy's got to charge the battery. If you're working from home, then you're more likely to use that energy up, so the battery doesn't even get charged. And you don't want to charge a battery off the grid, unless your energy plan gives you free power at those times. So we'll pack it up and come back in 7 days and see what the results are. So his report's all done. Looks like he drew $478.94. It's pretty high. Cost him $202.87 for the week and $6.99 for the supply. And you can see our results are pretty high compared to his bill. He's probably used more this week than he normally does. His power is definitely the highest. Lighting is pretty cheap. Cooking even better. He hasn't got solar yet. Looking at his meter, 463, it's pretty good because it's under what we measured, so the meter's good. Aircon 1184, which is great for aircon. And hot water, being that low, must be on gas. So looking at his total usage, power is definitely the big one. And if your bill has time of use like he does, you'll get peak, shoulder and off peak, and his totals are pretty high, especially on peak. But let's work out what's going on with power. That's the big one. So $13.11, that was the underfloor heating for the ensuite. He didn't turn on the outdoor heaters. The pool, $85.92. I'm starting to see where our cost is going. I'd say that with the pool, you can see in the graph there, the spikes. So it looks like it's on a timer, so at least it's operating right, but she's fairly high. I'm looking at the rest of the power results. So the sauna didn't use it. The bathroom underfloor heating, $11.78. Kitchen, it's not too bad. Ensuite, robe and cinema, $30, and the laundry at $20. Those are pretty high. So it means something else is on those circuits, and you can see in the graph he's using a fair bit of it. And then the lighting results, not much going on there, which is great. Even the IXL wasn't used much. The wall oven, cooktop, didn't really turn that on much. Well, looking at the aircon though, $11.84, but the graph is showing it's always on. It doesn't seem right, so we might come back to that and see what's going on. And the hot water, well, that low must be on gas, so that's pretty easy. So with these appliances, we had a bit of an idea: freezer, washing machine, dryer, fridge. And looking at the next page there, turtle tank, cinema room, pool pump. Pool pump's actually interesting, so that was on that circuit. So we can minus the pool pump off that pool circuit, and then we'll get the cost of the actual pool heater. And looking at the recommendations page, that's number 1 on the list, so definitely worth investigating. High pool and heater reading. And if I grab the spreadsheet, let's have a look at the circuit pool. Now it was going throughout the week. You can see it goes quite high. It's nothing to then 3,200, 3,000. So yeah, it's definitely running quite a high wattage there. Now looking at our second recommendation, ducted aircon standby drawer. I remember seeing that graph. It looked like it was running, but he actually said he didn't turn it on. So looking at that, it's about 182 watts combined on that 3-phase air conditioner. Let's confirm that and just have a look at the spreadsheet. So I'll highlight aircon phase 1, 2 and 3, and yeah, you've got 60, 61, 62, 63. So there's definitely a constant wattage there. And from what I gather from aircon tradies, they've mentioned that this is the element that heats the oil in order to start the compressors. Now they do recommend you don't switch it off or isolate the circuit because it may delay the compressor, but then if this customer did it, he would save $11.84 for the week. Now our favorite recommendation, which you'll see on many videos and reports, energy rates. Now how on earth did this happen? His peak rate is 71.71 cents, unbelievable. Shoulder 35.98, not that bad. Off peak 26.50, what's the point of even having off peak? If you're worried about your rates, go online and check any energy provider that has an option to put in your postcode. You'll be able to compare your area and with your rates. That way you might get a better deal. So with his final recommendation, check high power circuits. Well, he'll be able to do that now. He knows which circuit to check, and if he isolates it, he'll be able to identify what's on that circuit. So yes, this customer's power bill was high, but hopefully we told him why.